Hi all, welcome to another art video. Today I'm gonna sit down and do a painting because I feel like I haven't done a painting in a very long time. I know that there are a lot of oil pastel artists connected to my channel, so I want you guys to know that the water soluble oil pastels are a great choice to try. So I have the Mungyo water soluble oil pastels. Of course, they are a little bit different to normal oil pastels, but these are a lot of fun to work with because they are somewhere in between watercolors and oil pastels. And I'm sure anyone who's an oil pastel fan is going to like these pastels as well. While I'm painting, I will go through the pros and cons of using the water soluble oil pastels. I'll start with the pros, the advantages. The first one is that the water-soluble oil pastels dry pretty fast. Unlike oil pastels, you probably already know that oil pastels don't fully dry. These water-soluble oil pastels are also kind of like that. They might not fully dry, but they are definitely harder and more set once they're dry than oil pastels. If you really rub your fingers over the surface of a dried painting, of course you will be able to lift the pigments. Otherwise it's pretty much set once it's dry. So I consider this to be an advantage because you really don't have to use fixatives or frame these under glass or anything like that. Just unlike in a normal oil pastel painting, you can just leave it as it is and probably it will stay put. The second advantage is that blending and mixing are fun because you can use water. So they are less messy. If they get on your fingers, you can just wash it off with water, and you can create different cool effects depending on how much water you use to blend them with. And so they are very flexible, versatile, and you can use them in many different ways. The third advantage is that you can even use them straight off as a normal oil pastel stick. I consider that to be an advantage because you get both watercolor effects as well as normal oil pastel effect using this one medium, which I think is pretty cool. Alright, so those are the advantages I see as I see them, but the biggest disadvantage that I see is that these pastels come with a very limited palette. I think this just 24 colors here, and they don't make a bigger set than this one. One reason could be because they expect you to mix and blend colors as much as possible because you can blend with water, so it'll be easier to mix and blend new colors. So even with a 24 color palette, you can probably come up with a lot more color shades. But personally, I like it if I can get those color shades right out of the box. So it's just how I like my pastels to be. I tend to buy the biggest set, whatever brand offers, because of that reason. Because I like to see them right out of the box rather than me having to mix and blend colors. So I personally find that to be a disadvantage, but it's really not a disadvantage. If you're used to color mixing and blending, then of course a 24 color set is more than enough for you to create all the different shades that you want. So overall, these are not a very popular medium either, at least not yet. So that could be another reason why the palette is very limited, because there isn't much of a demand for this medium from the market. I think you can try these. They will be a lot of fun to work with, and this box is pretty affordable. And they different I saw on Amazon that different brands make these water soluble oil pastels, and almost all of them are in the same price range. The biggest box almost all of them make is about 24 or 30 colors. So I guess you can pick whatever brand that you like. I recommend Mungyo, but then I guess Portfolio, and there was another brand that's a very good brand that you can try any of those brands. And these colors are very creamy and consistent, and you won't use them up too fast. This box might probably last you a long time. Alright, so I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Thanks for watching this, and please do subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, and please click the bell icon so that you get notified when I post new videos in the future. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.